In a previous video, we created a new EC2 instance on AWS using Terraform, and this is the configuration file. In the first block, we assign the provider, that is AWS, and the version, that is 5.85. After that, we define the version for Terraform. In the next block, we assign the region where this EC2 instance will be deployed. And in the last block, we assign the different properties for the EC2 instance, the image, the instance type, and the name of the instance. But if we take a look at the resource, basically we assign this value, we hard-coded these values. So this works, but it's not the best practice. And there is a better way, that is using variables. So we define a variables file, we include the variables there, and we can reuse those values or those identifiers from multiple files if needed. So I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to name it variables.tf. So I'm going to follow the property assignment that we did in the resource. So first I'm going to assign the instance image. So to define the variables, we need to enter the variable keyword, and we assign the name to it. In this case, we're going to assign instance image. And then we're going to assign the instance type and finally the instance name. So we need to enter a description for this variable. This will be value of the AMI for the EC2 instance. Then we're going to assign the type. That will be a string. And a default value that we're going to get from the value that we already hard-coded as the AMI for the instance. Okay, and now I'm going to paste the instance type variable and the instance name variable. Okay, now that we have all the variables defined, let's go to the configuration file and let's assign these values, replacing the hard-coded ones. It's pretty simple. We use the keyword var, dot, and the name of the variable. The first will be var dot instance image. The second one will be var dot instance type. And the last one will be var dot instance name. Okay, now let's open a new terminal and let's run Terraform plan, and let's check the output to see if these values are assigned as we expect. So let's run it. And now let's take a look at the output. So the first one will be the AMI. That's the value we assign. Then we have the instance type, T2 medium. Let's check the variables. Yes, T2 medium is the value that we assign there. And finally, let's check the tags, in particular tag, the name tag, that is web app. Yes, that's the value we expected. Great, now let's make a change in the variables to see if when we assign them again, the value is the value we expect. So this will be T2 micro. Now let's run Terraform plan again. And now let's take a look at the output. Let's check the instance type. And yes, as we can see here, T2 micro is the value as we expected. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.